Fairbanks. We're up at the University of Alaska North. This is kind of the lookout. It said it was a good view of Mount Denali, but it's still pretty smoky. We went through just a little bit of smoke, but there's part of the university that you can see. The firefighters are gathering here. Okay, we hit the Harley store again. This is the Lathrop Malamutes. Anyway, we're still in Fairbanks. We're headed out to Chena Springs. We're staying with Brenden who's a friend of my friend. I know both his sisters from Marymount. So here goes. The smoke's worse here than anything. We've got a burn ban. No campfires, no burn barrels, no charcoal. Today's Wednesday, June 24th. We're headed to Chena Hot Springs for a day of relaxation. We're headed into the Ice Museum. We got here just in time for the 11 o'clock tour. Okay, we all got our jackets on because it's going to be 20 degrees for about 45 minutes. Here are the walls in the entrance where we picked up our codes. Got kind of like a spray foam on it. Okay, we're headed into the Ice Museum. Ooh. Cubes of ice. Oh, how cool. Wow, all kinds of sculptures. It's got ice in the walls. Figurines. Here's an ice trash can. They have two kinds of ice here, but these are all the ice tools back here. This is actually out of the pond, and they cut them every year. This is a lady carved out. Pretty amazing. There's two guys jousting on their horses. The entire railing's made out of ice all the way around. And then there's a bar with stools. The Aurora Ice Bar, I think that's where we have our appletinis. He said they have about 20 weddings here a year. I asked if anyone ever got cold feet. This is the ice igloo. I'm going to try to go inside. They said they rent out this room. I guess this is the polar bear bed. Here's the other room. The light's not very good, but it's what we get. Oh, we got another bed here. So maybe it's a 2-bedroom. Here's a big old rose. Here's the ice stairs to the loft. It's got a wolf or something up on the... And here's the third room. Oh, a Christmas tree. Okay, now we're going into the bathroom. Oh, how cool. That's the shower. And I guess here's some more stairs. Here's the length of the ice museum from the other end. Okay, now we're going into the igloo, if I can scrunch down enough. Inside an igloo. Never been in an igloo. It's got bear paw prints. People trying to get out, I guess. I don't know if this is, oh, it's to play music. This is Chena the polar bear. And next I think we're going to the bar for an appletini. We're at the bar. It's pretty cool. All the seats are made of ice. They do have little covers though. We just had last call, and that is the Chena Ice Museum. Probably one of the highlights of our trip, other than the animals and fishing, and Homer and several other things, but definitely a must-see. This is a flower frozen solid. And that's the Ice Museum.
What you doing? Hey, Susan, what you doing?
Ken was making fun of me because I'm over here acting like a kid getting a bag of rocks. Here are the reindeer. They're penned up. There's 3. They're looking a little scraggly. Oh, they're losing their winter hair is what Ken says. That's got a nice house over there. They grow all their own vegetables here. This is the hot springs. It's just beautiful back here. There's the spring, I guess. Which is pretty. What can I say? This is a snow traveler. It's a 1959 Polaris snowmobile. Larry would like this. Here's some moose art. We're headed back towards Fairbanks. This is an old mine, an old dredge back there. You can see the grate in the back. That's where they would wash things out. We're just gonna fish, headed back to Brenden's. We're at 48 Mile Pond. They have some real descriptive names along this road. At least you know where you are. This is considered a good gravel road. It's just trying to find different potholes. We're at the 45.5 mile pond. I told Ken I saw him jumping right there. It's really nice out. We're the only ones here. I think it's the 45.4 mile pond. It's a rainbow. It looks huge. Oh, I'm going to take a picture too. Okay, he got another one. He says this one's a little bigger. I'd say Ken's getting pretty brave. He's ventured way on the other side of this pond, or lake, whatever you call it. We're at mile 44, Chena River. It's a little smoky down here. Ken's down yonder fishing. We're at mile 43 of the Chena River access. We had to park up that road there. He doesn't see any fish, so not sure we're really going to stop and fish at all. It does have some really nice sand here. I can tell people do a lot of camping down here. I'm sure it's probably free. And then that's the road you go up. We're headed to the Red Squirrel Campground. It's a stocked lake. Well, you getting any bites? Wish you had your kayak? He doesn't see any fish in here. We moved up the road. We're at 39.6 now. Chena River still. This might be one of our last stops, I'm not sure. Not sure if you can hear the squawk or not. I'm killing mosquitoes while I'm here. They're kind of bad down here. They say that a moose can lose a pint of blood a day to mosquitoes. That's the end of Ken kayak fishing. We're on the way home. If you look down here, it's a moose, I think. Can't really see it, it's on the water. Ken took off down the road. I thought he was just going to back in here and come back. So I hope this guy doesn't notice me. He's just standing there eating like nothing's Okay, we got back in the van. Ken's honking at it. It's moving a little bit, but it's a bull. Well, that was an interesting day fishing. We're back at Brendan's. There's his sign, 4451 in the root of the tree. We stayed here last night. It was really nice. Nice and quiet. There's his outhouse on the right. His dogs are all back there. His sled dogs. Here's morning at the Wolf's house. Brendan's getting ready to take his animals out for a little sled ride, and I was going to video it. Well, Brenden just took off. I was hoping he was going to come this way, but I guess he's not. Anyway, here's his house. I didn't know what was going to happen. Is that what you like? I'm going to put it on picture though. Doris, I think we found a new concept for walking your dogs. Look at them all. Oh, really? Yeah. Grace, this would be a good time for you to do this too. Get a four-wheeler. We just told Brenden goodbye. He's out feeding the dogs, so I guess we're headed home.